Calamity in Catalonia. What is going on in Barcelona? Xavi trying to bring Messi back in 2023. Laporta saying it couldn't happen. Tebas revealing the real news. But what really happened? What's going on in Barcelona? Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
So Xavi Hernandez. So this is amidst all the election drama going on. Of course, there's going to be drama, this, that, and the third. And basically Xavi, and he's just going at the press right now. And he's saying pretty much that Messi was supposed to return in 2023 after Argentina's World Cup win. But apparently it fell through because of Joan Laporta. So basically Laporta was saying that bringing back Messi would absolutely cripple Barcelona financially. And apparently that is the reason why Messi didn't come back to Barcelona. So as I'm saying this is he says kind of business. You don't really know what the actual story is. But La Liga president said that La Liga absolutely did not authorize anything for Messi's return in 2023. It is not true in response to what Xavi Hernandez is saying. But we don't really know what is going on, right? But it's interesting to speculate.
I know what's going on.
What's going on?
Soccer is the most political sport on the planet. This is just election politics in football fashion. Like you said, he said, she said, smearing his campaign, benefiting his campaign. You know, obviously Xavi is on the side of what, Victor Font?
Yeah.
So
He doesn't want Laporta.
no. So, you know, it's classic politics. We're seeing it in the game of football. We saw it with Sepp Blatter. We saw it with Michel Platini. Soccer is the most political sport. So you're telling the group here, no one really knows what's going on. It's so obvious what's going on. What kind of question is that?
I don't like that it's Xavi saying it, though.
Why not?
Like, he's like slandering a guy who kind of brought Barca back. Like, low key.
So what do you guys want, though? You want, like, Laporta to stay? Or you want, what's his name? Hector Font?
Victor Font.
That guy.
Basically his opposition. But what Laporta has done since taking over again the past few years, he's basically kind of alleviated Barca's debt for the most part. Obviously, Barca, just like most other big clubs, still in debt. But Barca had over $1 billion in debt, and he's alleviated a lot of that. So it definitely helped. And a big chunk of that was not bringing back Messi. Because Messi, I think, definitely would have crippled their salary bill, right?
So he's got your vote.
Yeah. He hasn't done wrong for me.
Dude, when Messi, in his final season or two at the club, because of his presence on the pitch, I was seeing Griezmann do back passes every single play. Messi would have been a detriment to the team if he came back, financially and football-wise. I don't care. So look, Laporta is the most successful president in Barcelona history. He revived the club twice in 2003 and the present day. He brought Dino to the club and revived the team.
Yep.
Twice!
He has like random levers all over the place. I don't
Because he's a smart businessman.
Does this change how you feel about Xavi as like a club legend?
Loki Xavi a rat.
Hey, yo, say it to his face, man.
That?
A rat?
You're staying
Like
kind of
the
quiet
Odegaard.
there.
No, because
Pops
look,
behind you. Xavi's behind you, man.
I'm gonna say this carefully.
And Messi.
Club legends, they're putting themselves in compromising situations by involving themselves in politics around the club. Like Xavi's a club legend, best midfielder the club's seen, probably the best midfielder in his nation's history. Don't demoralize yourself with the club's fans. You're doing a disservice to everything you brought to the club by, smearing on the club's current situation. Obviously, Xavi knows Laporta is the most successful president in the team's history. Like, he's not dumb, but why is he doing this? Why?
I want to play devil's advocate, and I tell you maybe why because Xavi's just not a player at Barcelona. He's also a fan. He grew up in, a Barca player, right? That's how
he's a fan, and he wouldn't want this.
But he's just explaining his opinion. He's not. I don't think he's seeing it as a political thing. Oh yeah, I'm going to say this because it's going to look bad for him. Everything that's happening right now. I think he's just saying it because that's just how it was, and that's how he wants to say it because he's a fan of it. And it's just what happened. This is what happened. And
but it isn't what happened. He's fully lying.
I don't know if he's fully lying. It's not 100% that it's true or not true yet, right, Matt? There's nothing that's 100%.
Yeah, we don't know 100%.
Okay, I guess you won't get 100% unless Messi says it. But Barca legends gotta stop ruining their name at Barca. You had the Don Coleman. He ruined his name by coaching Barca. We had Xavi. He did well. He did well winning a La Liga, I guess, but he wasn't that good of a manager. I guess he tarnished his name a bit, and now I think he tarnished it a bit more by saying this. So he's kind of ruining his face. Now, to me, I see obviously Messi. I would put Iniesta second, maybe Xavi as a third. I think Xavi goes down a ranking.
You had Xavi second?
I had Xavi second.
Like
For what?
Like all-time legend?
Like all-time Barca legends.
What about Cruyff?
You're tripping.
No. I'm talking about like that I've watched, obviously. I'm not talking about people I didn't watch.
What does that matter though?
No, because
I don't care about your
it,
rankings.
it does. It matters.
All I care about is what you guys think of what Laporta said about Xavi complaining because Hansi Flick is doing better than what the same team that he had.
Not the same team.
Pretty much.
It's not, bro. Like has a more matured Lamine Yamal, a more matured Pedri. He has a better team in that regard. He has Rafinha as well too. Flick has a way better team.
Rafinha makes a big difference.
A way better team.
And I don't know, like the only thing that pissed me off again playing devil's advocate with Laporta, it wasn't long ago when he said Messi's staying, right? It was long ago where he kept on saying, "Oh yeah, we're getting Messi back. Messi's coming back. We want Messi. This and that." And now it comes out that behind the scenes, he actually, when there was the opportunity for this again, this is supposedly when there was an opportunity to get him back, he says no. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Like he's out there in front of the camera saying, "Yeah, no, we want Messi. We love Messi. Whenever he's available, we want him back. This and that, this and that." Then behind the scenes, where it doesn't make sense financially, he says no. And I get it. Like again, as a fan, of course, I want to see Messi back at Barcelona, 100%.
Yeah.
What's best for the club, business wise, and I understand what he's saying the proper way. You guys were saying it back then too. I don't know if Jay was saying. I think Matt was saying it. It doesn't make sense for Messi to come back. Like we should close that book and start a new book. Realistically, yeah, that was the best thing for Barcelona. You know what I mean? As a Barca fan, that's actually the best thing for Barcelona because imagine what Messi was still here. Lamine Yamal wouldn't be doing what he's been doing right now because he doesn't have the not the freedom, but the freedom to do what he has to do, right? On the right-hand side. It would still be Messi-centric at this Barcelona team. That's just how it is, right? If Messi's on your team, everything's going through Messi. But now you're seeing this team where it's like everything's just free-flowing. Pedri's doing his thing. Lamine Yamal's doing his thing. The whole team is just a lot better. And I think if Messi came, even the change room would be, it would just be completely different.
Could have had another maybe Champions League.
No.
Another Barcelona Ballon d'Or winner.
Nah. I don't think. Okay, maybe he wins the Ballon d'Or, but like that's not because of Barca. I think honestly, this shouldn't even be a thing. Like they should never even talk about Messi coming back. I think they got rid of him a little bit too late. He should have been a couple of years.
2019 when City wanted him.
Yeah, they should have got rid of him then. He was still a good player, but the team around him sucked, and the only way to make that team better was to get rid of Messi. Messi didn't want to be there anymore. You could see it. For at least, I think it was 2 years.
Hot take.
Could you see it? No.
No,
Messi,
you can see
of
it.
course, wanted to be there. What are you talking
Bro,
about?
there was times that he wanted to leave the club, but it doesn't.
Yeah, because of the
Yes,
management.
yes.
The guy's the heart and soul of Barcelona.
Doesn't
bro.
matter.
He loves
not want to leave.
Barcelona.
Doesn't matter.
You're just cheese. You
you
don't have players like that on your team.
Oh, you don't?
Why does it have to always come back to Juventus?
Yeah, but it doesn't. We
You
don't.
too. I'll go out of all of you.
No, but I think Xavi was just mad because he was pretty much promised that Messi was coming back by Laporta. Apparently, according to Xavi, like the deal was already signed. Like he already talked to his dad, Jorge Messi. Everything was signed, but apparently Laporta was the one that fell through with the deal at the last second. That's why I think Xavi's coming out now saying all this kind of stuff because he's mad that it didn't happen
Valid.
Yeah.
when he was promised, right?
And it probably wouldn't. You think if Messi comes, Xavi probably doesn't get sacked?
I think he gets.
I don't
think he
think
gets sacked
Xavi
early.
cares about his sacking or his tenure at Barca. He knows that what he had at the team he had at the Heim wasn't a winning team, and he still won the league with
Well,
them.
the Liga, no?
The league sucked. Though.
But the league, whatever, he still won the league. Like he's done, if not the same, if not more than what the previous managers have been doing in the last couple of years, right?
Yeah.
Sure, he didn't win Copa del Rey, but there's no Champions League to compare to the rest.
and we went to Europa League.
But end of the day, he's just saying and I don't think Xavi's sacking was right either. He definitely could have stayed a little longer.
Yeah.
I just think too that probably triggered him saying like, why am I staying here if I have no say? That's same for any other manager. Same thing what happened with
Amorim.
Chelsea as a manager as well, right? Like, what's the point of staying at a club and you have no say, and then they're gonna come and blame you, right? And they did.
Yeah.
So
Because Xavi, I think he also said that like he never want to come back to the club, And this is something that Pep has also said in the past too, that how he'd never want to come back to Barca.
And Pep was under Laporta too.
Yeah. So there's clearly, you know, some kind of things going on behind the scenes that you don't really know for sure, right?
You think he's Mr. Nice guy, and then in the back end he's just
Tyrant? Perhaps.
He's 100% a tyrant. But like,
No, Laporta's a demon, but he gets
Yeah.
the job done.
ruthless businessman, bro.
Exactly. Sometimes business, you have to be ruthless. Like it's not. There's no feelings behind business. This
Or
is what
Shark
we
Tank.
have to do. That's just how it is, right?
Yeah.
And I commend him for that. And I rate him for that. Like, you know what? He obviously loves the team, the club, but people don't see it the way he sees it. That's why I think he was the best president.
there has
should
to
be
be someone that
saying-
makes the hard decision.
Exactly.
So what if he sells Yamal?
But what's the benefit in that?
What do you mean?
They already rejected it. Like,
Wipes away your debt.
they already rejected a 250 million offer from PSG.
300. What if he takes it?
I think at this point they're with him, bro.
Oh, I'm saying, what if he sells him? Like, are you guys still sticking by him?
Hypothetical.
Nah.
No.
Hypothetically,
Nah. You don't let go of a generational talent
Yeah,
like that.
that's a generational talent.
but it's business.
They're smart business.
It's business.
That's
I mean,
the
it's,
dumbest-
it's wiping away
That's
your
the most
debt.
ludicrous thing you could ever do.
What do you mean?
Ruben.
It's
It's
wiping
business
wiping
when
away
you're
your debt.
wiping away, but Yamal doesn't make as much money as Messi was making in
But
his day.
he can clear the club's debt. The debt can be gone. The club can be debt free.
But the
Profitable club.
the thing is, Messi was contributing a lot to that wage bill,
Mm.
as well as a lot of the signings prior to Laporta's tenure at Barcelona.
Yeah.
In the Bartomeu era.
But this gets them out of that mess.
Well, right now they're getting towards the end of that mess right now, and that's
But
without.
this can be done. It's done.
And see, that's how.
Are you not happy?
and-
The books are balanced.
But that's the
it'll be balanced.
See, but that's the mentality you have. Like you think, okay, right now, solve the problem right now.
Yeah.
Then who's gonna be carrying Barcelona, selling those jerseys, wearing the number 10,
Filling the
bringing the
stadium.
fans in, getting people and getting TV sponsorships?
Yeah.
Who's gonna be that player? Because yeah, Petri sure is that guy.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, who wins Ballon d'Ors? Who wins trophies? The forwards. You need a guy like Lamine Yamal on your team. Yeah, you might think right now this is the best option. Sell him right now, get the money, boom, 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 done. But maybe how about you slowly fix that wage bill, what she's doing, he was doing.
Yeah.
And then you look into the future with a player like Lamine Yamal, who's gonna be here for the rest of his career.
Maybe.
Inshallah.
Maybe.
100%.
Maybe.
Knock on wood.
Maybe he won't. Right? We don't know.
But basically, what Laporta now is like promising with his term is he wants to erect a statue of Messi next to the one of Cruyff.
Yeah.
Wants to what?
Erect a statue.
Yeah.
He wants to bring a statue of Messi right next to Cruyff, and also have like a proper farewell tribute match for Messi.
Yeah.
With a full Camp Nou.
Is Xavi playing?
Valid.
It's Xavi playing in the game.
Xavi will now be not invited.
Xavi playing.
And he also said that if Victor Font, so his opposition, is elected, it'll be like the biggest detriment to Barcelona, because he's saying if Victor Font comes,
He's bringing Messi back.
Flick is dipping.
Oh.
He said if Victor Font comes in, that's gonna get rid of Deco. And apparently Flick said that he wants Deco at the club because he feels comfortable with him there.
Oh, Deco's been good for you.
So
So-
if Deco dips as a result of Font coming in, then Flick leaves as well.
But does Font already say like I'm gonna have him out when I come in? Like what has Font said in terms of what he would do if he came to the club?
What has he got against Deco?
What's his
I
his
think
young guys?
he's gonna bring his own player people. That's what
Yeah,
exactly it. That's
basically.
exactly it.
You always have your own team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You always have your
It's interesting.
exactly.
I mean, who knows? Maybe it could be better.
Who knows, right?
Right?
No,
You
I-
honestly never know.
But what? How are you gonna get better than right now?
Yeah. Like, what manager would you bring
Win
in
the
right now?
Champions League.
Hey,
Imagine
but
we bring-
no, look, Barca's two presidents that were in between Laporta's first tenure and his current tenure were both disasters and
Yeah.
brought the club down.
Yeah.
Sandro Rosell and Josep Maria Bartomeu.
Yeah, those
So-
guys don't sound like they have as much aura. as
Sandro
Victor
Rosell
Font.
went to jail, and so did Bartomeu.
Two cancers, bro.
It doesn't get worse than that.
Cancer and AIDS going at it, bro.
Yeah,
Because there's too much money involved in Barcelona.
yeah.
They see money and they wanna let's do it for the extra buck instead of actually helping the team.
They see easy money.
Laporta's like, okay, I don't give a shit about that extra money. I want to actually. make the team
Laporta's
good.
at the women's games as much as the men's games. Like
Yeah.
he cares about, like he's at the basketball games, he's at the roller hockey games.
He just
He's
loves Barca.
fully involved and immersed within the club.
He bleeds
Was
red
he-
and blue.
Is he like born in that area?
Yeah, look at his
Yeah.
name. His name's Joan.
Yeah,
I don't
Joan. Catalan name.
That's as Catalan as it gets, man.
Well, Bartomeu was he's definitely off. He played for Espanyol Basket, so he's definitely an
He was a
Espanyol
hooper?
fan. Yeah, he was
He
a
was a
hooper.
hooper.
Yeah,
Damn, I didn't know that.
He was hitting 4-pointers, not 3-pointers.
He's a
but yeah, I want to talk about La Liga as well. So apparently, La Liga has officially announced that there will be a 100% retro kit weekend coming in April,
Is it 100%?
according to Marcas, which is a Spanish newspaper. It is 100% between April 10 and 13.
But I don't
get
get it. Don't they have to have all the brands that are like sponsors of each club to be participating in this? Because I'm sure there's Cap, I'm sure there's Nike, I'm sure there's Adidas, whoever, Macron partaking. Like they would have to like do that retro kit version of that team,
I'm sure there's some sort of
unless some
way
teams
around
just
it.
don't do it. So
That's the thing with you
I'm
guys.
not deciding that. So
You
I
guys don't
know, but-
understand with La Liga, bro. La Liga does what they want, man. They think about the way to do it afterwards.
Yeah.
That's what it is always with La Liga.
So it'll come down to the kits, the broadcast graphics, the ball, and even the referee uniform.
Oh, they want to make that vintage too.
Everything retro, bro.
That was just
ball.
Are they playing with the old brown ball? What are we doing, man?
No,
Like,
they get to choose the vintage ball.
like, bro, Ferran Torres is already not hitting the net. Imagine him with that ball.
Yeah,
Like, he's not gonna hit the net even more.
They're using the brown ball.
Lao Fed.
If they're thinking about vintage,
the leather.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that because there's not many clubs like
the pigskin.
Barca and Real Madrid where Barca's been with Nike for like 20 years and Madrid's been with Adidas for 20 years, or you could easily find a retro kit with the current kit manufacturer.
Yeah, some
like-
clubs switch every few seasons. Right?
So it's like,
Yeah.
does I don't know, like does Betis have a retro like kit of their current sponsor? I don't know, That's
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah.
Most of their
see.
stuff's Kappa. They're good. They're nice stuff.
I mean, luckily we don't have to make this decision.
Unless
Like there's no way that works out for every club.
Unless it's not going to be like a specific, like it's not going to be an exact replica. Like maybe, let's say Nike or whatever Real Betis with Adidas. Adidas has to make a replica of that Kappa, but put their own style to it, so
But-
it's not an exact copy.
Can't do that though. Like,
Like, how do you get around it? I don't
like,
know.
I'm telling you right now, this is the dumbest thing La Liga's ever done in a while because
I
dude,
read it.
this
thought
is
it was pretty cool.
impossible. This is what stuff that happens in other sports. We see in basketball, sure, but because this stuff is done and set like years in advance.
No, but the whole league is sponsored
and
by
the,
Adidas.
and the
for
whole
example.
league is like sponsored by Nike or sponsored by Adidas, so they're able to do that. But for La Liga to La Liga just say things and then they think about how they're actually going to do it afterwards. Because how do you come into halfway, almost at the end of the season, and start coming out with, oh yeah, we're gonna do a game of
Yeah, that should be a
retro.
summer thing.
That's something you talk about before the season starts. You get every team on board.
Maybe
What if they have already?
But you don't tell us this now. Like,
Because who are you?
A month before, generate hype?
No, they haven't been planning this for long because, at least from what I've seen from reports, Barca said they're not doing it because it was too late. They couldn't prepare in time.
Madrid.
But aren't they
And Madrid
dropping
just don't want to do it.
Aren't they dropping that vintage jersey coming out soon?
Like the Nike.
yeah, it's a Nike
Ronaldinho
Ronaldinho jersey,
one?
but that's not.
I think it's just that.
It's just a Nike thing. It's not. It's
So is
because
it
of
not
this.
happening? I don't get it.
Apparently, a few clubs, like you were saying, will not. I know Madrid won't, from what I'm reading here, but
It's just bogus.
bro? Like
the
again,
bear clubs won't. Probably.
I'll give you another example. Remember when La Liga was saying that they wanted to have Barcelona play another team in New York or Miami? Remember that? That was supposed to happen this season in December.
Yeah.
That was last minute as well. La Liga is the worst league in the world. They think
You
about
said it, not
things
us.
last minute.
That's hard to
let's clip
implement,
that.
though, no?
Clip that.
But it's exactly what this is because
It's easier, bro. You just
because-
printed out some jerseys.
bro. But every team has
Without
to
La
say
Liga,
yes.
Barca be nothing. You can't say that.
Every team has to say yes. And again, how are you giving?
How about
How do you get? Every team has to say yes for the kits and for the game to happen.
You can do like a
100%.
vintage matchup.
Yeah,
What does that
I mean, everything could be vintage except the kits. Like,
Like-
let's say Barca and Madrid are playing, hypothetically.
point?
Just
Then-
play. Just put it. Just
what's
broadcast
the-
720 or something.
Yeah.
yeah.
And what's the
144p,
point?
bro.
Put it in black and white then, the TV. And you're gonna want that? You want to see your players in black and white? No.
kind of cool, low key, bro.
I don't think. I
Go to
don't
a buck.
It-
I don't think they want that.
no sound.
Dude, imagine the aura though.
What
Like imagine
aura?
like Lamine Yamal highlights, right? He figured out how to play tall. He's running down the wing in black and white.
Bro,
He's
imagine
cutting
him
in, making
doing
the guy
his
slip,
trademark finesse into the left corner, him and Rafinha after.
and then dude, but
Black and
him
white?
putting up the 304 in black and
And
white.
guess
And
what?
they just throw one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess what?
The
Guess
classic
what?
Shelly.
You have other apps right now where you can make photos black and white. So why are you gonna do that? What's wrong with you guys? You guys are like
What?
thinking in the past, man.
Come on, bro.
You're wearing a retro kit.
Yeah, but this is a Nike retro kit. This is a beautiful kit. What are they gonna do? It's gonna be La Liga. They're gonna be La Liga sponsors as instead of Nike, like La Liga.
Esports.
What are we doing?
Why are you
man?
wearing a retro kit?
I'm not saying I don't like the idea. I love the idea.
Doesn't
But
sound
this
like it.
is something that you do ahead of time. Everything's planned.
And how much more hype do you need than a month?
Bro, look at the teams, and I'm not saying that I'm not comparing leagues like level wise, but look at CPL. They came out with the whole thing about how they're gonna do these different type of game events. They're doing this event for Mexican night, one for a different type of night, another different type of night, Star Wars night.
Yeah,
But those are things that are set in stone. This
that's-
was gonna
that's
happen.
them still trying to grow their attendance and like their viewership. Whereas Barca can literally throw something out tomorrow. Barca too. You guys have the
Wouldn't
Spotify
that-
sponsor. You guys literally dropped like 2 weeks before, like we're doing kids.
But how long is that done?
No,
how
no, no,
long?
no, no,
how
no,
long
no.
ago is that set?
Okay, but they know like they can sell out instantly.
Dude, those things are known ahead by
Okay.
like months in advance.
But
that keeps coming out.
But who cares? Because they don't care. They know it's gonna sell out anyways.
But you're saying what? Bring up the hype.
But what
that
is
brings up
Barca?
hype.
Barca doesn't need to sell themselves to anyone anymore.
I'm not
Do you
saying.
think they need to sell to people?
Again, you're saying
Why
Barca.
not?
I'm saying La Liga.
Hey man, La Liga.
La
is
Liga. If you want to hype something up, you don't give a week
Yeah,
advance
but
notice.
That's La Liga. They
or
don't
a
care.
month, even worse, bro. You
Even
give-
worse than a week.
I don't know.
Not even worse, but like, you know what I mean, bro. Like these things should be planned ahead of time.
But there's a difference between CPO and La Liga.
But the real
for
question
the-
is, are you buying the kit?
Oh, if it's not Nike, I'm not buying it.
Obviously, you're gonna have to be
You're
naked.
buying
You
the
can't
kit,
wear
bro.
it.
What are you talking
No, checks over stripes. If it's not a Nike brand Barcelona kit, I'm not buying it.
What if it's brandless?
I'm not buying it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not buying a
Wouldn't-
Barca
wouldn't
with
let
no
that
Nike
happen.
or anything.
Yeah,
like that.
you're kinda-
Nike, and again, Nike wouldn't let that happen. Barcelona wouldn't let that happen. The club wouldn't let, bro. No one would let any of this stuff slide. So I'm telling you right now, that's not happening.
They might.
That game is not gonna happen. Mark my words.
Game? Which game?
Yeah, it's a whole weekend.
Yeah,
Whatever,
whole
the
weekend,
same
bro.
thing.
So you're saying it's not gonna happen?
It's not gonna happen.
I honestly wish
There's
more
no
leagues do
sense.
this.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
down.
I would love.
it's a sick idea.
That's a great idea.
Every league should
You
do it.
already did and they lost.
Oh yeah, you guys.
No,
did
that
this.
wasn't. That was.
There were any of those
the Hamburger kit, bro.
That was fake.
Yeah, that was tough to watch.
Yeah.
Like
That's,
imagine like how cool would that be? Again, I'm not saying the idea is not bad. I love the idea, but imagine all leagues, all top 5 leagues for 1 week that all had vintage kits.
Wait, but when you guys played in your Hamburger kit, was the other team also in a vintage kit?
No.
No,
That's just
it
strange.
was just they just had a
Yeah.
different kit. No, but teams do that. See, those are things that are planned. We saw Milan with the off-white kit.
Yeah, but guess when La Liga thought of this idea after they saw the hamburger kit.
Hamburger generational.
Yeah, but how long in
Crazy.
advance did you know that was happening?
Not that long. Like it was.
It was
Like,
the day
it was
before.
like-
It was like the day before the
no,
game.
it was
found
like,
out the
it was like
day
the
before
week.
too.
The week of.
Yeah,
But you're not a Juve fan.
it can be done. It can be done in short time for one club.
For one club.
Yeah, for one club.
Exactly.
For the whole league, I think it's tougher to. I mean,
Impossible.
technically not. Like they could be planning in the back, but then just announce it the week before. But it's. I think it doesn't hit the same.
Dude,
I think for one club, it's a lot more hype if you just do it like
Sure,
a
yeah.
couple days because you want to watch that game if you see it.
Or
right
one
there.
matchup maybe.
That one
maybe you
matchup.
get
Yeah,
both
but the
teams
thing
doing
is
it.
that
Like El Clasico. Imagine El
No.
Clasico vintage kits.
no,
that-
no
fucking
average
Xavi
Dabo is
go-
gonna watch Valladolid versus freaking Mallorca on the
I
weekend
know.
because of their
Why
vintage
not?
kits.
They might want to tune in. Oh, I wonder what those kids look like.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, the
no, it's on
broadcast
Twitter.
is different.
It's on
Kids
Twitter.
turn it
Looks-
off.
It's on Twitter. What?
Yeah,
Can't
but
see
you
Twitter,
get
kid.
clicks on Twitter.
You got your
and stuff.
viewer, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
like I love that idea that you just said. Like imagine El Clasico vintage kits.
Black and white.
How sick would that be?
Bring Endrick back just for that game.
Bring Bobby,
Wait.
bring Sir
Yeah.
Bobby back for the game. But no, that'd be sick if it was planned right. I'm telling you, from experience with La Liga is poorly run.
The NFL
They don't know
does it
how
all
to
the
do
time,
stuff like
too.
that.
Oh, vintage, yeah.
They just drop kits all the time. They change their logos every other week.
Again,
Every-
we-
every
They
sport-
have the
every sport does it.
Monsters Inc. broadcast.
Yeah.
that stuff planned.
Those are
It's not
hard.
just
That's
a
why
week
it's
or a
that's why the
broadcast.
NFL
Yeah,
this is
they're
why
almost
the
hard.
NFL is a better league than La Liga.
Yeah, then you should go make an NFL podcast.
This guy. Okay, so if you had to pick a retro kit for your club for retro kit weekend, what kit are you picking?
Oh man.
Gosh.
This is an easy one. I could go first.
Oh,
Go ahead.
shoot.
Go ahead, shoot.
This one right here, man.
Oh, they all
What
look the
year?
same.
What year?
2000, 2001.
I figure out the year.
Tell
I
me.
believe. I believe this is the
That's
kit.
tough. If I had
Let me
to
double
pick,
check. Let me double check. I'll
if I
be
had to
back.
pick a Barca one, I'm picking that half and half one that you have.
Yeah.
The Rivaldo ass looking one.
Okay.
What about the orange one that they wore for one Champions League game?
Ooh,
The one at Soccer World.
They've worn it a few times.
that one's pretty hard.
I'm gonna go with the the 08 one on Champions League. Classic.
AIG?
AIG. The white stripe in the back.
Oh, I thought we were talking just about Barca.
Oh,
Nah, for your
club.
Oh, pay attention, little bro.
I can have some Man U
Yeah,
time on this
you're right,
podcast.
you're
This
right,
is
you're
the
right.
Barca podcast.
You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
that's facts.
I
Yeah.
said you're the
Yeah,
club.
you're
bro.
right. You're right. You're right.
These guys don't read or hear properly.
Yeah, we
Just
don't-
like these
yeah,
guys
we
over
don't-
here. You
yeah,
find
we
out.
don't read properly.
What about you, bro? Hamburger?
No, no. I would actually like. I don't know if you guys remember this one, but like the gold. It was like the shiny gold one.
Yeah.
I only remember that in.
You don't want a pink kit back?
that one's.
No, I just be I haven't seen like a gold one in a long time.
When's the last time you seen a pink kit?
Not that long ago.
What year?
You guys had one.
I can give you the year.
You gotta run the one with the star on the shoulders.
Oh, that's like that. That's
Blue
the
ones.
Champions League year.
The Tamoil.
Yeah, Tamil was nice
kits
too.
were hard.
There's the 2013 black and white ones were nice. 2012, but yeah, I gotta go with the gold kit. I just remember Ahmadi on that jersey. I don't know why. That's what's coming to my mind right now.
That's crazy.
I would go the 2012-13 Barca kit, the gradient one.
Gradient?
Yeah.
Gradient.
There's no stripes, just gradient.
Yes.
Rate
Oh,
that
I
one?
hated
I
that
don't like
one.
that one
I
at all.
hated that.
I remember Adrian.
different.
Is it Adrian? Adrian?
The left
Adriano?
Left back? I just remember
They had an
him.
orange kit that year too. No.
Yeah. Also
Those are,
gradient.
Yeah.
foundations.
Yeah,
Qatar
orange, right?
Foundation.
Yeah.
Qatar Foundation.
For Adriano.
Dude,
It
actually,
It was something different.
maybe give me any kit with the UNICEF logo in the front.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That's
that
OG.
lime minty green bluish one.
Oh, I think that's the one I'm thinking about. The
Yeah.
Barca 10-11 away kit, the blue, and like in the middle here, it's like a little like rectangular strip with like the Blaugrana colors.
Yeah.
Hard.
That's the one that Iniesta took off.
Oh, that yeah. No.
No, you took out the yellow one.
Yellow one.
I know what you're talking about too.
Yeah.
But it was the same style.
No,
Not a little different.
Don't listen to me, man.
that kid is very Afellay-esque. I know
Afellay-esque?
Afellay in that
Mm.
grade.
Afellay coded?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
Afellay coded
that's what
for
I'm talking
sure.
about.
That's so Afellay coded.
Yeah.
The turquoise.
Talk about
Maybe a
obscure
little
players,
Mascherano
Afellay.
coded, no?
I think this one's Afellay coded, bro.
Yeah.
This one?
No,
This one.
10-11?
This one.
Afla was a
Horizontal
Afla was
stripes?
a neat little player.
Vertical stripes?
All right.
How about you for Dortmund? You got one in mind?
Yeah, I don't know what year it is though. The 90 it was when we had the Nike sponsor.
Vodafone.
No, it was the Nike Continental one.
Gray and green.
Yeah, that was like the retro one. It's actually the same style. You know the Christmas sweater you got us?
Yeah.
It's that style, but in a kit.
Oh,
It was like a black and like that neon yellowish green
Yeah.
long sleeve. That's the
Okay.
one. And there's a picture of Sancho in it. Yeah, something like that would be hard.
Sounds
Yeah.
like we all chose kits that happen to be Nike.
Because Nike.
Yeah, they do their thing, man. They do their
Did
thing.
we?
They do their
Back
thing.
then they did.
Oh yeah, because United was Nike. Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Let us know what kits you guys would rock for Retro Kit Weekend.
I feel like Atletico would have a nice kit for if they were to have that
Spider-Man one.
Spider-Man one. Yeah.
100%.
Boderman.
Bring Torres back. man.
Sorry, I interrupted you. What you were about to say?
But yeah, I want to talk about some more La Liga Esh related news. I want to talk about this Gareth Bale interview. So he had
Oh shit.
quite some interesting quotables in this interview he had. So I want to talk about him talking about Zidane basically. He was questioned on Zidane as a manager at his time at Madrid. Said, I'll be honest, he didn't really do much. We would do a little bit of tactics before facing a Barca, before a Bayern. 15 minutes of defensive tactics. That's it. Other than that, it was just some possession games, shooting on goal, and then dip to la casa, bro. What do you guys think about this approach from Zidane?
Dude, I'm shocked. I thought Zidane was going into those training sessions and games full tactical head, triangles all over the pitch, breaking the field into 3 different quadrants. Man, that color me shy.
You're
I
lying
can't-
to yourself.
Dude, I can't believe it.
You're lying. What are you
Dude, I'm
talking about?
shocked.
You're shocked?
Dude, because the way Madrid was moving the ball in them days, I thought they were well coached. Guess I'm wrong.
Well, they were
Against
well coached,
Barcelona,
maybe.
you're saying?
Yeah.
You're talking about against Barcelona.
Generally.
Okay. Obviously, I'm pulling everyone's
Okay, I
legs
was gonna
here.
say.
Dude, Zidane would go into those games aura farming. Bald head, shiny, doing this when Bale scored. And that's it. Of course, there were no tactics.
Team was gross.
But is this the right approach to managing, big egos?
Just
like
Madrid.
Real Madrid?
Literally just Madrid.
It might be, man.
Because Carlo did the same, maybe more tactics, but pretty much the same thing. I'm just surprised as Zidane manages like this, especially. I don't know if you guys saw the Henri quote about Juventus when Zidane was there. It doesn't specifically talk about Zidane, but like this was the training regimen they would do. Like they had like training sessions that they wouldn't stop training until they either passed out or throwing up.
Oh, yeah.
And Henri was like, "Yeah, I'm not about this. I'm going to the change room." So I'm surprised that Zidane was like kind of raised with this high intensity training sessions, and now he coaches the complete opposite. Kind of, I don't know, it's a little bit interesting.
Well, look, Zidane's coaching France after the 2026 World Cup. That's
Yeah.
basically been confirmed.
Probably, yeah.
Is he going to get exposed?
No.
That's what I was thinking actually, because yeah, we kind of knew this was Zidane in Real Madrid. Are you saying maybe that's why he hasn't coached any other team because he thinks that he would get exposed. Because
Kind
he's
of
not
completed the sport at club level.
and 100%. But like we said, he didn't coach. He wasn't really a coach. He was a man's man, right? If he went to a club, that he actually had to do more, do you think he's kind of knows that he would get exposed type of thing? So that's why he doesn't want to do that. And if he goes to France, like,
I think it flies with France.
you think so?
Yeah, look at how good they are.
That's the type of team where that can fly, especially at the international level. Players are good.
I don't think so.
I think it works.
I don't think so. Because at the end of the day, we know that the captain on that team is Mbappe.
Yeah.
The captains for these bigger teams when Zidane was there was always that experienced player.
Mbappe will be pretty experienced by the time Zidane gets there.
And for France, he's a different player.
I get it, but I think maybe his character isn't really. Obviously, I don't know the player. We don't know the players how they are in the fitting room. But is he a very team like united, come together, share good morale in the change room, chatting, or are they very like I'm the best, me, I'm going after, I'm the captain, I'm going to be scoring all the goals. This is my team. Versus,
was that not the case at Madrid?
I don't know.
Yeah, what's wrong with Mbappe's character?
I feel like that Madrid team was very. I feel like the Madrid team was very like, and Zidane literally had to just show up there and just.
Yeah,
I think so.
bro.
I
You
think
clearly did not watch the Gareth Bale interview because he was saying how, and I know Matt's probably gonna talk on it a bit more. Ronaldo, who was the man, all he cared was about his scoring. All he cared about was himself. Even Gareth Bale said that he could have got more goals if he wasn't passing it always to Ronaldo. Like he legit said that in the interview. So yeah, like Zidane didn't have to do much, man. Like it's unfortunate that, I mean, it works for Real Madrid, but for any other team, you need an actual goal gaffer. And Bale actually spoke about that with how Xavi Alonso got fired, right? He said that wasn't anything, he didn't get surprised from that because, yeah, he expected that. He's not a manager that can work at Real Madrid. You need a manager that's going to just be a man's manager and that's it. A player's manager, that's it. You don't need tactics at that team. And it's crazy to say that one of, if not the best team of all time in the world, doesn't have to be managed, doesn't have to be coached. They just let them do what they have to do. That's crazy, eh? I don't know.
Different level. Well, when you buy the best players, you're just putting the best players out there.
I understand, but you would think with all these players, you have to have some set of formation set, playmate, like this and that. It's like, no, it's most of the times just go out, do your thing. You know what you're doing. You're all generational world-class players.
Well, that's what
crazy
with the Galactic. Thought that would happen. But didn't.
That's
had the best player in the world. That's true. But they probably needed some kind of instruction on the pitch, how to set up, tactics wise.
And maybe it's once in a blue moon thing. Maybe like that Real Madrid team back then where Zidane, when you obviously had the best player. You had Ronaldo, you had Benzema, you had Bale, Cruz, all these players. Maybe they just worked well because it was that team. We saw with the Galacticos, they didn't work well. And maybe we're seeing with this present Real Madrid team where they're trying to do the same system. Maybe it was just that one in a lifetime thing with that generation.
No, but it also helps when you have two generals in your midfield, in Modric.
And also it
Modric
helps when, like Gareth Bale said in the interview, you have a proper gaffer in Sergio Ramos. A proper captain in Sergio Ramos. There is no captain on this Real Madrid team right now.
Yeah.
There isn't.
Valverde, but is Valverde?
I
don't know. At this point, you gotta just give it to fucking Mbappe.
It'll be him eventually. It will.
That'll hurt the team even more.
Mbappe? I don't know about that.
It will be him.
And I definitely feel like
with
because
Carvajal.
it's Real Madrid.
Yeah, but Carvajal is the captain. He just doesn't play.
And that's the thing. Like I think because it's Real Madrid, your captain has to be Spanish. I don't know why. I think that has to be a thing.
Benzema was
eyes.
captain.
And Benz was captain too, but they don't really have who's their Spanish guy. They don't really.
That's what I'm
have-
saying. They
don't really
don't.
have one,
That's what I'm
right?
saying.
Yeah, they got
don't.
Carreras.
Yeah, but man,
Not
that
gonna
whole
think
Real
that you're
Madrid team
captain.
right now is injured. You know who's available to play in that team? They're gonna get slapped against City this week.
It might.
Exactly.
I don't know.
The Carreras just got injured now.
Inshallah, bro.
They still got Fran Garcia, no?
Okay, and Mendy. Yeah, Mendy.
Fingers.
And
And Mendy's team minutes for now.
They got a couple guys still, a couple geysers.
Yeah.
Geyser.
But was there anything else that Gareth Bale said, Matt?
Yeah, so basically what Bale said, just kind of confirming what a lot of Barca kind of schizo,
So what
conspiracy theorists thought about how Madrid not mainly, but their main focus is the Champions League and not La Liga. He said, when I arrived at Real Madrid, one thing became clear. They prioritized the Champions League over La Liga. In La Liga, you already know you're going to win half of all the games. Not like the Premier League.
So is there something wrong with that? I don't think so.
I mean, if he won bare La Ligas, I get it. But
you just said it wasn't their priority.
I guess,
So they
but
keep.
like, if you're gonna say, oh, you basically win half the games, like, at least come out with a couple more titles to your name, because he's insinuating that it was so easy. But he didn't win that much La Ligas. He won 16, 17, and maybe one or two more after that.
But I think if you got to pick one,
Not bad.
which one would you pick?
Oh, of course, but
He
but-
came out with what, 3 La Ligas and 3 Champions Leagues? He wasn't there that long, I swear.
Oh, he was there for 10
He
years.
was there for
Yeah, that's pretty good.
There for 10 years.
Damn near.
Crazy.
That long, eh?
Yeah,
Like,
he was there. He left. I
He
think
joined in
the-
2013,
Yeah, I think he was 23, 22. He said, like, he was young.
so
when he
he
went-
was maybe there for like
Yeah.
8 years.
Yeah.
I mean, 6 major trophies in 8 years.
No, I think he was there 10
That's-
years.
That's not that many.
I don't think he was there.
I
10.
think he was there 10 years.
How many Champions League does Messi have? With
He was there for 9. From 2013 to 2022.
Yeah, but I don't count anything after COVID. His brother wasn't playing. He was golfing at that point.
And that's another
his
thing,
prerogative, bro.
Yeah.
That's another thing he said in the podcast too. Like, bro, that thing was like so blown out of proportions, man. Like, dude, he said he would not go to play golf 2 days before any game. Like, he would make sure that he would set himself up that he wouldn't be that.
I hope so, dude. Like, do your job.
Dude, professional.
Get paid to do that.
And that yeah, he said he didn't take golf that serious back then. Like, he obviously loved to play it, but like it was never that thing. But then they also said, like, you know, the golf
Wales Golf
Wales
Madrid.
golf Madrid.
Nice leader.
Yeah, he's like, I don't
Shout out to that guy.
Yeah.
know, dude can say.
What happened to that guy, man?
I don't know.
Damn.
But yeah, man. Bale basically confirming what a lot of people thought already,
That Madrid values the Champions League over La Liga.
That Madrid is a spoiled team. Yes.
Correct.
How's this
Eh?
spoil?
I don't know how we got that. I don't know how we got there.
Yeah, I rated the interview. I just didn't rate that La Liga comment. He didn't win enough for me to downplay the league like that.
Yeah, that's fair.
They might have had a couple. I know Cristiano only had 2 La Ligas, 4 UCLs. I'm at Madrid.
Damn, that's it.
Yeah.
2 La Ligas?
Man, 4 UCLs. A UCL to me, that's 3 La Ligas.
Is that the conversion?
I think so.
Is it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
That's the
You're
official.
saying more?
That's the official conversion.
Go more. I'll say more.
How
Yeah,
much more?
but like you still want to be the team with the most La Liga
Yeah,
titles.
but they are the team with the most Champions Leagues.
Yeah, but you want to be
No, they are the team with the most Champions League. That's it.
But you want to be both though. 'cause-
What is no? If you got to pick one,
No, I get it, but you want to be both.
Yeah.
that's why Madrid is still a superior team than Barcelona, even though Barcelona has more La Ligas.
Bro, Madrid, we all know, the bias aside, we all know Madrid's the best team club in the world. Like, it's obvious.
Biggest.
But like,
Clip
biggest,
that
not
in
the
it.
best.
biggest, sorry.
Clip it,
But like
Said it many times, right?
like Fatty's saying is true. Like, even though you win, you still want to win La Liga. It's
Of
like,
course, but the end of the discussion is what would you put all your
no,
bet
you
on
made that
back?
discussion.
No, but would you not? Would you not?
You
rather-
made that
Would you
discussion.
not have rather won?
Fatty's saying it's
So-
good
so-
to have.
so
He's
answer
like,
this,
no,
answer
you have to choose one. It's like,
Would
why?
you rather have the
Choose one.
Champions League last year and no other trophies, or the trophies that you
Of course
guys
you want a
won?
Champions League.
So then what's the argument? That's what I just said. Then why are you
He's
fighting
not
that?
saying that. You brought that
But
argument
no one
out of
disagrees
nowhere.
with that.
He's disagreeing with me right
No
now.
one's disagreeing with you.
No,
I'm just
no.
saying you brought that argument out of nowhere. He's just saying,
Just
I
in
mean,
general.
you still want to win La Ligas.
You still
It
got-
doesn't
you
look
still
good
wanna
that you only won 2 La
like
Ligas.
let's say you have 14 CLs, but you have 2 La Ligas. Like does
Who
that?
cares?
No, you have to care because at the end of the day,
Why?
you're technically not even the best team in Spain. Then
They're the best team in the world.
I get it, but you get looked at differently when you're the second highest trophy team.
Nah, brother. You get looked at differently when you pulling up with 14 Champions Leagues.
yes.
Yeah, I know. You get looked at differently in different scenarios.
So when
Instead of just being the best team in general,
when you're at a bar and you see a girl walk in with 14 Champions League with a girl with 20 La Ligas, which one are you like more like? Ooh, shit.
depends.
Body
Am I in
count
Spain?
we're referring to?
yeah, what are we referring to here?
Yeah. What are we? Where are we going?
We'll get you excited.
I think one Champions League equals 5 La Ligas.
Oh,
That's how my math breaks down.
Crazy.
Nah.
Yeah,
Not
that's-
when you're Madrid, bro.
What do you mean?
That-
Why
so,
not?
oh, so
Why not?
now that because it's Madrid, it means less.
Everyone
getting less?
everyone gets the same conversion rate.
Just
man.
that certain club is accustomed to bribery, cheating,
Bribe.
all that.
Okay, so you guys, let's say for example, right?
Okay.
How many La Ligas have you won since you last won the Champions League?
I don't know.
Four. 5.
Since Barca last won the
Since
Champions League?
2015.
They They won 2015-16. They won 17-18. They won 18-19. They didn't win 19-20. 2021, I don't know who won. Barca won 22-23, that's for sure.
You have a
And they won
photographic
last
memory,
year.
by the way?
Athletic Bilbao, what year did they
You
win?
have to.
6.
So 6. So you would trade 5 of those for one more Champions League.
5, nah.
You're definitely
Okay.
you're definitely trading the Xavi year though.
Okay, regardless, league titles are important.
5. I got 6.
Regardless, league titles are important.
No, I
Are you
100%.
counting the year they won the Champions League because they won the league at
The
same
start of
year?
the 15-16 season.
But you won Champions League the same year as that, and then you won 5 after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
League titles are important, man.
100% they are.
Who's the biggest club in Italy? You guys think?
Yeah, I mean,
Juve.
Juve.
Juve's the biggest.
I know you
100%.
definitely won.
It
the
is.
titles.
They are though. Like if you actually look at it, a league is harder to win than a tournament.
We said that before.
But, everyone says it. It's a
Allow it
fact.
for the people in the back. Bro.
It's a fact.
I don't know.
And
No,
we won.
no, it goes both ways.
It's not harder. It's the league. The league is harder to win than a tournament. Yes, but the league is not harder to win than the Champions League. There's a very big difference between the two.
Okay.
Yeah, so when Serie A was the best league in the world, then there's only 2 teams that can make it a CL.
Yeah.
So it was pretty much Milan, Juve, or Milan, Inter, or Juve. Like you,
Okay.
I like this
Okay.
topic because, like, you're saying, like those 9 La Ligas, Serie A was at its peak,
Yeah.
and most of those titles are in Serie A.
but
And
they
those,
couldn't make
so how
some
big
Champions
were
Leagues half the
those
time.
titles like in Serie A, like comparison?
So is it not harder to win?
yes, but
Yeah,
we
Serie A.
we didn't even make half those Champions League because of how hard the league was.
So it's harder to win the Champions
But
League.
tell
You
me
couldn't even
this,
make
that-
it.
When
Tell me
Juventus
back
was
to
at
this,
their
but
best.
is every Serie A team that won those years winning the Champions League too? No.
Wait, what? Say again?
Are those so? How many? What in what years are you saying they were the best league in the world?
Probably the 2000s.
So in
Yeah,
in,
yes,
in
they
those,
were.
let's say in those
early 90s to
Let's say
Okay,
in those
90s to early 2000s.
So let's say in those 10 years,
Yeah.
where the Champions League was where the Serie A was at its best, and the winning Serie A team, were they going into the Champions League and also winning Champions League?
they were doing a pretty good job of it, I would say. Because
Yeah.
Milan, they won a couple.
Yeah, Milan won a couple. Juve won one.
Made it to another final.
Made it to like what?
2 finals?
100 finals. They went to finals back to back years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Juve just has a tendency to lose in finals. That's their problem, or else they would be just right up there with Milan.
Sounds like it's pretty hard to win.
So
But
in the
there's also
span
a
of-
lot of luck in
Yeah, it's
Champions League.
So in the
too.
span of 1990 to 2000, 2, but they won it 3 times. So 3 teams from Italy have won it within the span of those 10 years, from 1990 to 2000. Milan in
2000.
Milan in 1990.
Yeah.
Milan again
they the-
94, and then Juventus in
Is that
96.
the most? Is that the most? Like national? Like is that the most?
League that won the most Champions League during that time.
Like
Well,
the Serie A.
Spain also had 3 at that time,
Okay,
between
so-
1990 to 2000.
Yeah, so they
But that's it's 3 teams.
yeah, they definitely weren't like the
Different.
undisputed best league in the world, but yeah, I still stand by it, and I think I always will. It's harder to win the Champions
Like,
League than it is.
Answer this:
Sure.
when was the last time we saw a team win the Champions League that was meh in the league?
Oh, it happens.
Chelsea.
It happens pretty frequently, but
That Chelsea year. How long? When was that?
Not that long ago with Havertz. That's
But like,
sort
how
of-
often do you see that though?
Probably Chelsea. The Chelsea when they won the last time before that.
Last year, PSG destroyed the league.
That team was good, though.
Sure. The year before that, Chelsea was PSG. Sorry, before last year.
Huh?
Before last year,
Madrid.
too.
Madrid,
Madrid.
City.
Madrid,
The Madrid.
City,
Like I'm
Madrid.
saying, like these Champions League winners are steadily getting top 3 in the league.
Yeah, well,
Madrid's like guaranteed top 3.
But I'm saying
So is Bayern. Like
Bayern's guaranteed top 3.
But that's what I'm saying. The
City's
best-
pretty much guaranteed top 3.
yeah. So they're the best teams in the world. Like, what do you want them to do? Obviously, they're going to do good in the league.
Yeah. We shouldn't downplay league titles though.
I'm
we're
not. But
We're
I'm
not.
not. But I'm still saying the Champions League is.
Well, like,
I'm not
okay,
downplaying. I'm
who
just
do you
saying
think
it's harder
will-
to win.
even more.
No, it's harder to win. It's harder to win the Champions League than the league. That's
No,
the,
you wanna trade
That's
5.
debatable, but
the fact.
you
What
could
was your
argue
last
that.
league win?
Doesn't matter.
How many finals have you made so far?
Doesn't matter, man.
Since with your last league win?
Since our last league win, how many Champions League finals have
Yeah.
we made? 2.
How many have Juve won made since their last league win?
0.
There you go.
Wait, who do you
There
think
you
is
go.
the biggest club in Italy?
Biggest club in Italy?
Yeah.
Shouldn't be that hard. No, it's either Juve or Milan.
No, pick one.
You put so much. No, to be honest, growing up, Milan was more in my face.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Milan have
Saturday.
I'm surprised you took that long. You said Champions League the biggest thing. And
No, but how many Champions League have they had?
Milan
insane.
have triple the CLs of Juve.
Okay.
Okay. Now, who's the bigger club, Man U or Liverpool?
he set you up.
In my time too. In my time,
Yeah.
watching them,
Mm.
Man U.
No,
Mhm.
but Liverpool have triple the CLs of Man U.
no, but in my time,
Damn.
in the last 20 years.
No, we're not talking about
overall.
time.
No, but you guys can always say that the Champions League has changed throughout the years. It's the way it's been played, the way it's developed, and the competition.
If
has
you
also
want to go
grown.
during your time, Juve should be undisputed then.
Yeah, then now
What?
it's different.
Juve, trophy-wise, not even close to Milan. Milan's not even close to Juve during your
Yeah, but
time
who has more
watching.
Champions?
It doesn't matter. No, you said during your lifetime. Not
Yeah,
even,
but
In my lifetime is when? How many years?
Yeah.
Since the
it's,
2000s.
it's the same argument as you're making with Man United, Liverpool. The same. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's a little different. It's a little different because those Liverpool Champions Leagues came when, like in the.
I don't give a
70s?
shit when they came. We're talking about. He's talking about
It's
United
true
is
though, man.
bigger.
Even since Dan was born, Milan have won more Champions Leagues.
I'm
than
talking
Milan.
about eras. Like,
Bro, but like-
we're talking about like
Barely.
recently, like the last
Barely.
20, 30 years.
when was this guy consciously watching football?
1995.
2000 and on.
1995. Baby.
No, it was.
1995.
Not like Jay. You said you watched. What? You say
Yeah.
you watched again?
He's watched
I
Sir
don't know.
Bobby over here.
You said you watched the-
He watched all of Pele's goals.
This was Endrick.
Yeah.
So I've got some teams here that won the Champions League but didn't necessarily dominate in their respective league in that
Ooh.
year. So 2020, 2021, when Chelsea won the UCL, they finished 4th in the Premier League.
Okay.
Which is
It's not bad.
it's the Premier League.
Not bad.
Fourth
Place though.
in the
Fourth place,
Premier
okay.
League.
Okay. Keep going.
18-19 when Liverpool won, they finished 2nd in the Prem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not
15-16 when Madrid won, they finished 2nd in La Liga.
Okay. So
none of these.
13-14 when Madrid won, they finished 3rd in La Liga.
okay.
11-12 when Chelsea won, they finished 6th in the Prem.
Okay, that's 2011.
So that's
11-12.
the only one I'll give you. out of
That's
one
the
you
only
said.
one.
about-
No.
Man, top 6 because they're not even finishing
That
in Champions League spots.
Bro, that Madrid won third place is bad.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
That's
That
not
is
bad.
for
Who won the
Madrid.
league? What year is that? What year is
Not
that?
bad.
You guys just said it's a
won the
two-team
league?
league,
Who
and
won
it
the
comes
league?
13-14.
All right, Atletico.
Atletico won the league that
There
year.
you go.
That's not bad.
Okay,
That's
how,
me.
how about in 06-07 when AC Milan won, they finished 4th. in
Okay,
Serie A.
brother. That's 20 years ago.
And was that not when the league when the Serie A was also at its best?
In like the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
Prime
Yes.
City. Yeah, that's
Wasn't
what
that the
I've heard.
whole
That's
Inter
Prime City,
Juve
yeah.
also situation going
they're
on?
Pretty damn good.
Liverpool
Okay.
04-05 finished 5th in the Prem that year.
Okay.
And then
There's a lot of-
Milan again 02-03 finished 3rd in Serie A.
Mm.
Of that list, there's two. There's two.
Yeah.
There's two.
I'm only giving you two there.
The Chelsea and the Liverpool
I'm
one.
only giving you.
There's
two.
a lot more than I thought, though.
That's a valid list.
It's a
I'm
valid
giving you
list.
two.
I rate that list.
But the thing is, if you flip it the other way, it's not even close.
Like whoever's won the league that won the Champions League.
Yeah.
But yeah, only one winner can win the Champions League every season.
Yes, but I'm saying like
Harder.
it's
Hard to win.
but it's also hard to do
It-
both.
it's-
It's also hard to win the league and the Champions.
Yeah, doing the double is obviously like the toughest thing, but I think it's hard. It's undoubtedly harder to win the Champions League than the league.
Absolutely.
100%
And would you
true.
say it's harder now
What do you mean harder now?
to win the Champions League now?
It's always been.
No, has it been harder now in this format than it has been the last format?
It's only been
Um,
2 seasons, 2 years.
It's only been two years, but I don't think it's changed.
You don't think so?
I think it's equal. I think it's equal. You play more games, I guess, in some fashion, but I think it's equally as hard as it was before. Still harder than winning a league.
So if you had to guess which clubs have done the double in terms of winning their domestic league and the Champions League the same season,
Mhm.
which teams came out on top the most?
Oh, what?
Bayern Munich.
Well, it has to be one of the teams that have a
Bayern
lot.
Munich, according to Google, 3 times.
Madrid.
Yeah.
So in 73-74,
Mhm.
won the steal on the league. 2000, 2001, and then 2012-13,
Mhm.
and then 19-20. So that's 4.
Madrid has to be on the 4.
Madrid 6 times, according to
Damn.
Google here.
Yeah.
Ajax 3 times, Barca 4 times, and then a bunch of other clubs 2 times.
Wait, Milan's not on that list.
Milan never wins both.
Yeah.
Would you say
Juve is usually
would you say the Champions League is a little bit easier now to win because now they removed the double leg in terms of the group? Yeah, home and away and aggregate score as well.
Like the away
Well,
goals,
do
you
you,
saying?
do you say that away goals has made qualifying in the Champions League or moving into the next round easier or harder?
Tougher for sure.
Harder?
However, when they removed it,
Because before you'd be able to be like, let's say for example, the away goal rule, I think sometimes favored the underdog, right? Because if you're the underdog, you can have a really, really, really strong defensive performance away, nick a goal, and then you can just sit on that, right? And if somehow the second game, is 1-1, whatever it is, you're going through. But now if it's tied, no matter what, you're going extra time, right? And you still have to play football. So I think it's gotten harder to win without the away goal rule because you can't just rest on one good game. You have to play 2 good games to make it through.
Better.
That's harder.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Harder.
No, it makes the games more fun. Yeah, because you can't you tie the first leg, you could set back the second leg because of
Now you can't.
And now you can't. Yeah.
Right now you can't. And I think it's made things tougher for sure. But I don't know. It's obviously still. I think it's still pretty early to tell if it's gone substantially.
It's what, 3 years now?
This is the second. Yeah.
I don't know. What do you got there? I see something lingering.
No, I'm just looking at teams that kind of benefited the most, I guess, from significant away goal victories.
Oh,
Well, Monaco in 16-17 when they advanced over City in the round of 16 with a 6-6 aggregate. Then obviously Monaco had more away goals.
6-6. Fair play.
I remember that.
Chelsea secured a final spot in 2012 by drawing 2-2 against Barca at the Nou Camp.
Okay.
Spurs reached the 2019 final after a 3-3 aggregate win against Ajax.
Big game.
Right? Roma overturned a 4-1 first leg deficit against Barca in the 17-18 quarters.
You know.
what a game!
And then United advanced past Madrid in 0-3 despite losing the second leg 4-3.
like if there was still
Away goals was goated.
if there was still away goals, Juve would still be in.
No.
Yeah, they lost the first game 4-1, won the second game 3-0.
Away goals was fun back in the day.
Yeah, the away goal favors the shittier team.
Oh, they wouldn't have gone to extra time, you're saying?
Yeah, they would have won. Juve would have won.
Crazy. But yeah, the Champions League. Did you guys know that the Ligue postponed one of PSG's games?
Yeah.
So they can rest
Joke
Yeah,
thing, bro.
for this upcoming game?
Absolute joke thing.
Chelsea has 7 games this month compared to PSG's 4.
Tougher to
Did you
win.
know that?
Man. Tougher to win.
That's crazy because leagues are well, they're not really favoring. They're helping their team as I feel like most leagues should. But I don't think this should be allowed, my opinion. I think that whoever runs the Champions League, I forgot that guy's name. You shouldn't be allowed to reschedule games because if one team has 7, one team has 4, there's an advantage there because one team's more rested.
That has nothing to do with the Champions League and the way that's run.
It does though.
No,
a
it
little bit.
doesn't.
Or then you got to talk.
The Liga and the Champions League are separate bodies. Whatever you do in your own domestic league, that's on you.
I guess.
If you're running domestic league and domestic cups and you have a Champions League game coming up, that's on you. That's why some teams or some teams play Fridays if they have a Tuesday game coming up.
Or some teams are not playing the league in general at all.
And then at the end of the day, like
Bodo.
the league should always benefit the clubs when it comes to the Champions League. First of all,
The league?
yeah.
That's
What
Ligue 1's doing.
what Ligue 1 is doing right now for PSG is benefiting the league in general.
You think it's a good thing?
Yes. What?
Yeah, what's
You
wrong?
just said it's 2 entities, and now you're saying now it's a good thing that the league is helping them. It's no, 2 entities.
It is 2 entities.
What?
Yeah.
That's like saying
The Champions League.
Bro,
the
that's like
saying,
no. Let me give you an example. That's like saying that clubs should be happy that players are going to play internationally because it benefits them internationally to win a World Cup.
That's literally like
That's
that's
two different things.
That's
too.
literally
That's two
completely
different
different.
things. How is that not
Because
the
your
same?
Champions League and the
club
league is
level.
the same club.
Man, the national team doesn't bring you money.
Things though.
The club is the same. So you're saying
La
PSG
Liga
and
doesn't
Champions
have-
League and PSG and Liga is
It's
two different teams.
La Liga has you said sorry. Ligue 1 has nothing to do with Champions League. Why do they have to try to benefit the team to go do that?
Because wouldn't they want a team from their league to do well?
But that shouldn't be allowed. That shouldn't happen.
Why?
Why?
That shouldn't be allowed. What do you mean?
Why, though?
Why? That's common sense.
Why not?
Common
Because
Why
as a what's it called?
As a what?
Gosh,
Neutral.
in the world. No, as a business yourself,
Oh.
Okay.
what makes sense for the business to play games for your business, right? Isn't this a business
They're
thing?
still
At the
playing
end
the
of the day,
game. They're not wiping the
Yeah,
game.
but then
away from
you're
the
giving
schedule.
them Tuesday games, Thursday games. No one you're not going to get as much
yeah, like you guys-
viewers in those games.
Yes, but
You guys
they
talk
but
about
they,
like
You won't.
but
You
they
won't.
know that the PSG brings them viewership first of all, and the further
So-
they
so-
go, I'm sure they can have a little bit
and-
and grow the league coefficient to probably have more of their leagues to participate in the Champions
I'm
League.
glad they're bending over backwards for PSG. I love it. I mean, might as well have. I mean, they did for Mbappe, so like that just shows you right there. Ligue 1 is not a joke of a league, bro. Because if La Liga started doing that, I would lose my mind. If Premier League started doing that, you wouldn't lose your mind.
But over which club? Over which club?
In general, if any league is doing that for their best league team,
If the
they
Premier,
are bending
No.
over backwards, and that should not be allowed.
if my club, Manchester United, are right now, let's say they're in 6th place. And what is it? 6 teams can go into if you're the highest coefficient, 6 teams in your league can go in, or is it still 5?
I think it's 5.
Isn't it 5 plus the
I think if a Europa League winner, you could get
5, and if you have a Europa League winner, you get to 6.
Okay. If let's say but it's always that extra 5th spot.
I want to hear
Yeah.
his
Let's say
thought.
Let's say Manchester United are in the 5th, and they finished. They're like guaranteed 5th right now.
Yeah.
Like they cannot reach 4. They're guaranteed 5th. That's the max they can get in the league at this point. And knowing that if the top 4 teams that are still participating in the Champions League, go further, that gives me a chance to participate in the Champions League the following year. Yeah. Let these guys have a break.
So you rather have Liverpool and City get rest in the Premier League so that you have a chance to making it next year in the Champions League?
Yes, that's more money in our pockets.
You do not care
Okay.
about your club.
Okay, hold on.
You do not
hold
care
on.
about your club.
Hold on, hold on.
You're the fakest United fan out there because you want.
hold on.
So I don't
Matt,
care.
would you want
so,
that?
So you're saying I'd rather see my club play in the Europa League than play in the Champions League.
You would rather bend over backwards for Liverpool and City
Okay,
to
hold on.
go
How
and do
am I
their
bending
thing.
over backwards?
So, yes, please go and
How am I bending over
Please,
backwards?
please, yeah, don't let them play. Please, yeah, don't let them play in the Premier League. Let them have a rest, and let them benefit by doing this, so that we can benefit from this because we love the
Yes.
City and Liverpool.
Okay, hold on. Let me
because
switch
no,
on
just
you.
You're a
seriously.
joke. You're a fake fan.
So we know how United have been in the last couple of years. They have not been able to sign players because they've not been participating in the Champions League.
That's crazy.
If
Wait,
they
man,
can
you haven't
participate in
been
the
able to sign players?
dude, if you're not in the Champions League, you do not have a good asset to bring in a player into your club.
They're still bringing in players.
Still
No.
Yeah.
There's the same reason why we got Anthony for 90 million. The only reason we got Anthony for 90 million is because we were a team that wasn't participating in the Champions
They're on
League,
the
so
same
players were not coming in.
I mean, you paid for him.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
exactly it. But
that's
he
not
was the only option available, and they were able to put any price tag on him because we were going to pay for it.
But how you guys signing
Who's
like a
fine
Cunha? How
with
you guys
that?
signing him? Buemo?
Because those players aren't going to bigger teams.
You don't think they could have?
Who? In the current Champions League would want Mbeumo in their club right now.
I don't
Maybe
know,
a
he's a good
pool?
player.
Maybe a pool?
Really, Liverpool over who? Over Salah? Right
He's
wing?
switching subjects because he lost his argument.
Maybe Isak.
No.
Matt, don't speak because he
Yeah,
lost his
let me
argument.
give you a
let me
hypothetical.
go to you. Let me go to you.
Because you had a hypothetical for if United finished 5th with the extra spot. Now let's say that extra spot's there. We'll keep that extra spot in there. Let's say you're 6th right now. You have to play. You have a hard schedule coming up ahead, and you have, let's say, Arsenal, the best team, but Arsenal has all these canceled games or rescheduled games, which gives them a fresher squad against your team that's fighting for a spot.
How did it? Well, hold on. How did they get a fresher squad?
Oh, they're not gonna have a fresher squad with 4 games in a month when United's gonna have 6 or 7.
Why are they? Why
If
are they?
they're-
Gonna, but the game in the league is gonna come condensed schedule.
Later
talking
You're
about?
gonna be rested for the Champions League, but
Later
when
on.
you think
Are
they're
you
gonna
lost?
postpone that game?
If they have 7 games in a month,
Yes.
right?
but
No, hold on. If
In
they
the
have 7 games,
following in the following month, how many games are going to have?
it doesn't matter. I'm talking about the month that you're playing them in. The month that you're
the
playing
month
them in.
you're playing them in, the game, your fixture is canceled.
Who says that your fixture's canceled? There's still 4 games in the month.
Yeah, fixture's canceled.
You're just making. I'm telling you something. Can you just listen instead of
land, man.
like he just but your game's
go.
canceled.
These guys love to speak over everyone, eh?
Like, okay, your game's not the one canceled. You're fighting for that 5th spot. There's not that many games left. 9 games left. 6 games left. I don't even know how many in the Prem right now. So you have to beat Arsenal. Arsenal has a fresher squad than you guys because they're getting rescheduled games to help them in the league, help them in Champions League.
Yeah.
So how does that benefit United at all?
But
Hey, first of-
are they not playing that extra game in the Champions League that you're not playing?
Okay, but you have 4 games compared to 7 in the league.
Well, Arsenal. What do you mean 7 in the league? How do you have 7 games in the
There
league?
you go. Reschedule 3 of their games.
Yeah.
In the month.
Okay. You don't play 7 league games in a month.
You don't think you have double headers in a week sometimes,
Not if there's Champions League.
bro? You're just adding things on.
No,
like,
but the 7 games that Chelsea's having this upcoming window or this upcoming month or this month,
games.
it can be cup games. It can be extra.
okay.
Yeah.
who's to say it's not
But at
cup
the same time,
games?
we're talking about league format versus Champions League format. If Arsenal do go on and say they take a rest, let's say this is hypothetical. Arsenal take that postponed game. They're still having to play Champions League matchups, and let's say that they're Champions League Arsenal, they're still obviously technically in first place right now, right? They're the team, the winning team right now. United still have to focus on the rest of the table. If we go and lose against Arsenal, okay, that's fine. They're ahead, but
It's not fine. You need to win.
as a league table, our focus should be everyone underneath us.
No, because I'm saying you're in 6th place right now. You need that 5th spot. You need to win.
Yeah, but we can still compete with everyone below. I don't care about Arsenal because they're already gone.
No,
They're
you have
ahead.
to win to compete with the people above you. You're
Yes, but
sixth.
The competition between us versus the one of the top teams in the league is gonna be in their favor, anyways.
Not necessarily. No, with the schedule that gets
At the
packed.
end of the day,
Let me give you the direct issue. I think right.
Go.
PSG is in first place in Liga right now with 57 points. Lens is in second with 56 points. You think Lens is happy that they got postponed games?
No.
That PSG got postponed games?
I don't think they care.
Yes,
You don't-
they
okay, bro,
100%
you're so-
care.
I hate this guy's
they care?
opinion because it makes
Why-
no sense.
Why would they care?
You make what do you mean? Why would
you're
they
acting
care?
like they don't have to play these games? They're
You're
still playing the games.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
How-
You're an idiot.
Tell me how many. It's okay. So listen to this.
Stupid idiot.
Let me explain my thing first.
Hold on.
Wait,
Hold
let
on.
Dave finish.
I started off the conversation.
what else do you have to say?
He has nothing to say. He literally has nothing to say.
I
if you
legit
told me
have something to say.
Well,
He
yeah,
clearly
yeah,
doesn't have
yeah.
anything to say because his rebuttal was you're an idiot.
Bro,
Which means he
again,
really has nothing to
again,
say.
These guys, two guys right here, always don't let no one speak.
Idiot.
Don't let anyone speak.
Let's see how you land.
Land.
Let's
Let
see how
me
you
land.
Yeah, go.
You're saying okay. At the end of the day, they're still gonna play their game.
Yeah.
They might still play a doubleheader later on. But
Mhm.
do you think that benefits Lens at that time?
Yeah.
When they play that doubleheader, they're gonna have their full fit teams for those two games.
Yeah.
Now that if they don't play those two games because they got a game postponed,
Okay.
if they had to play that game, PSG has to go into those games thinking, okay, who are we gonna play? Because we have to rest players for the Champions League.
Okay.
We have to bring these players here and that.
There's
They
more on
would
the
have
line
to
right
think
now.
about that.
Okay.
When they play those two headers, they're
Yeah.
fully focused in the league. They don't have to rest players because they're in the league.
Says who? What if they're still in the Champions League?
Okay, says who? Then says I can say the same thing. Says who?
Okay.
So then,
okay.
like,
listen
you're talking about things that says who?
So listen to this then. Okay.
it
One
makes more sense that they're gonna rest players. It would make more sense they're gonna rest players in Liga if they're gonna play in the Champions League.
Yeah.
There's more on the line right now.
What do you think's gonna happen?
Something even better than this.
What do you
Says
got?
who?
So PSG's in first, right? And
Yeah.
you're saying Lens are going to be upset. Guess who has, and they're coming up against each other real soon. Next month they face each other.
Mm.
Guess who has more games between now and when they have to face each other?
I wonder.
Who has more games now?
Yes.
PSG or Lens?
That's the question.
But playing in Champions League, you're supposed to have more games. You're
Okay,
supposed to make
so
it
they
tiring
are.
for them.
They
in the
have
league.
4 games before they face each other. Lens has 3. So who has more rest?
Okay,
one
but
point.
again, you're talking about.
That's more rest.
That's
I-
that's the only
3-1.
game Lon's gonna care about. No.
But I'm talking about the timing. I understand they're gonna play more games afterwards, and
Okay.
I'm talking about the timing. The timing is the thing.
The timing
The
of what?
Champions League and the league game at around the same time.
Okay.
They're gonna have to rest players. They're gonna have to think about what they're gonna do because that's how it is. It's logically how it is. If we have 2 tournaments or 2 things that we're fighting for, we're not gonna be playing our best players in both games. That's just how it is. It would make more sense, especially in Liga, right?
So where are they gonna play their best players?
In Champions League.
So wouldn't Lons be happy about that?
Oh, because they faced them later on with that
Do you
lineup
know,
anyway.
do you know what position Nance is on the table? Second last.
I think
Nance.
he said Lons.
Lons.
Not Lons.
Nance. Nance. The team that they have to face, PSG has to face, that got postponed, is Nance. They're second last in the table.
Okay, anything can happen.
Yeah,
Okay,
anything can
anything
happen.
happen.
Anything can happen.
Anything happen. They
Sure.
can lose.
Okay.
Those players can be tired, or those players have to that they don't play.
When you have
Don't
games,
play,
it
like-
gets tiring to play the same lineup.
The only thing that matters is PSG and Lens. They're the ones that are competing right now at the top of the table.
Mhm.
One below that is Marseille, who are 10 points behind.
Yeah, they don't.
The
care.
only game that matters for PSG and Lens is
PSG
PSG versus Lens. PSG can rest every single game in between that. That's not a Champions League game. They can rest. They can play their C team. They don't care because if they drop 2-3 points in between, it doesn't matter because the game against Lens, they're playing their best team out there and they're gonna go and beat them because that's now 4 points gap in between the two teams. They don't care if they
win. Right?
if they win or they drop points in the league.
And
in
again,
the last couple
like,
of games.
I get it. Like maybe Liga is not the best thing because like PSG.
The
But
point
matches happen in
discrepancy.
Premier League.
That-
Again,
that
you
would
think
be
it's-
a little bit controversial. Sure.
Okay, so now it's good that
Sure,
it happens in one league, but the other ones now it's controversial because you think any team would want any other team have any
No.
chance of going further in the Champions League.
If it
You think
benefited your
Arsenal
team,
fans
then
would want to
yeah.
benefit City
This
fans?
is benefiting
You think
PSG.
these are benefiting teams in the league. You think I would lose my mind if La Liga postponed a Real Madrid game so they could benefit the team to do better in La Liga.
What if they?
In the-
what
I
if
think
they've done
they
that already.
Postponed your game.
I think they've done that already with.
I would think it's also the same thing. It's dumb.
You wouldn't be happy.
Of course, you think I'd be
Okay.
happy, but doesn't make
One
sense.
game.
No.
One
game's
game.
different than 3.
Well, yeah, one game's different than 3. Like 3 games in a month. That's
Even one.
crazy to reschedule.
Even one is crazy.
No,
I mean,
one happens all the time. Like you see one because something happens, so they have to reschedule it. or it just doesn't work. It's not going to work out at that time, so they have to reschedule it. 3, that's insane.
So, but riddle me this: how many of these 3 games would have been midweek games?
I'm not Batman. I don't know, Riddler.
So what I'm saying, what if 2 of these games were midweek games and they had to be rescheduled? When else are you
They
gonna?
didn't have to reschedule.
You know that?
Like it's
So you're gonna play
Says
Champions.
who?
You're gonna play Champions
Says
League on
who?
Tuesday.
Says who, though?
says who are they?
But
making
says who?
games? Says who?
You're not gonna do that.
Says who?
Says
I'm
who?
just saying it's a possibility.
But says who?
We both don't know.
Says who?
Right?
though?
We both don't know, but it's a possibility.
Buddy, this guy's like an owl.
End of the day, we know that.
True.
End of the day, we know that PSG is the only French team right now in participating in the Champions League still. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm sure the league took everything into consideration. How the schedule would match up. If this game,
No, they play. Yeah, they play
if
favoritism.
if
for
the
them.
game coming up was against Lens that they postponed, I'm sure that would never have happened. The fact that they're facing Nantes, who's in second last relegation team, maybe Nantes is like, yeah, fine, like maybe they need some time too before they face PSG. But they know that the only game that matters between them and until the Lens game is that Lens game. And even then, Lens is ahead because they have 1 game less. So that's the only one that matters.
It's messed up in general how 3 games are being postponed,
Yeah.
but I think because of the state of Ligue 1 and how the point discrepancy is so high, like you were saying, 10 points, I feel like it's not that big a deal, you know?
No, but between first and second is 1.
Yeah, but even then, PSG still has 1 more game. Like there's still games.
That means
between.
nothing. They were supposed to have 4 more games.
But I'm saying they probably still would have rested those games in between. They're facing. They can lose points. They can drop points. The game that matters.
Injuries
is against
happen. You don't
Lens.
know.
I'm just saying the what's it called? The fact that they're doing that should not be allowed. That
Because, yeah.
should not be allowed because then you open the gates for other leagues to
Like-
anything, any team. Again, we know a lot of people don't know like Arsenal. Imagine Arsenal had a game where they got suspended, and we're not saying because again, like you said, like we get it. Like, some games will get suspended because of the scheduling and stuff like that. But if these games are getting suspended, like we're thinking and like people are saying, because it's benefiting them in the Champions League, that should not be allowed. That should not be a thing. You do it with one league that he says, oh yeah, I mean it's not gonna really make a difference. Like PSG's gonna win anyways, but then you open the door for another league to do that. And then what? That's all I'm saying.
And you got the CPL doing it.
So where are you seeing these 3 games that are being postponed? By the way,
The 3. And then
it's literally 1 game.
No, I saw 3.
It's literally. I'm looking at the
I-
schedule
even
right
one,
now.
I said-
It's
I said
literally-
even one.
It's literally 1 game.
I said even one.
But what are you?
It's not good
what are
enough.
you looking on?
I'm literally looking at their schedule right now. I see 1 postponed game. Sunday, March 15th.
Oh no, I didn't say 3. I said Chelsea had to play 7 compared to PSG's 4. That's what I said.
Okay.
And then I think that's where
I thought you
came.
said 3.
No, I said.
I said one is.
I said, how's it fair that Chelsea had to play 3 more games? That's
They have
what
to
I said.
play cup games.
Still, no. I'm just going off the base of the league. I don't care about Champions League.
This topic grinds your guys' gears.
Hey, you guys
Does,
got,
man.
You
Can
guys
we
got-
have some fun?
You guys got heated over a fake debate.
Can we have some
it was more
fun?
about Chelsea.
Or no?
his numbers, man.
Yeah, let's have some
No,
fun.
my
Why?
number's right.
I want to build a parloots.
What?
I want to
Paulinho.
build it. We're talking about Champions League.
Fire me up.
Let's have fun with the fans.
Let's do it, man.
A little Paulinho.
Okay. Should we build an 8-legger or a Wednesday 4-legger?
I say Wednesday.
What do we think?
Wednesday 4-legger. We have the games that we have on Wednesday. Leverkusen Arsenal. Bodo versus Sporting. Cool game. PSG versus Chelsea and City versus Madrid. I think if we could give one... Oh, wait. We have too many people here. Maybe 1 bet each. Doesn't have to be specific.
No,
to
let's do a 6-legger. Why not?
You want to do a 6-legger?
It's 8 legs. There's 4 games on.
Oh, you want to do
Tomorrow?
Tuesday and
4 games on
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
games?
We'd rather do an 8-legger
Or a 4.
or a 4... no, we could do an 8-legger, but all Wednesday's games, but it doesn't matter the matchup.
That doesn't even make sense.
No, it does matter. It does make sense.
Let's just do an 8-legger.
It does make sense because it doesn't have to be a winner.
Tuesday
or lose.
games and then Wednesday games. no?
Okay, so let's do an 8-legger. Let's do it.
All right.
So start her off, James.
No, I'll start it off.
Hey, you start it off.
We'll go game by game
Yeah.
in a clockwise format.
So you're the
Well,
yeah. Are you the 12th?
The 12th?
Are you the 12? Like at the top of the clock?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I'm at the top of the clock.
So Dave's after you.
Okay.
Counter.
So we're going in a clockwise format.
Yeah,
Okay.
ready.
We'll get the games in front of you because we're going to go game by game.
Money line.
Whatever you want. Could be a shot on target. Could be a money line. Could be just guys, we got to hit. The fans want us to hit.
We're gonna hit, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me get us going here before I direct it to Dave. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an 8-leg Champions League round of 16 parlay for you guys. Let's get it started. Dave, first matchup. Who do you got? Let's go.
I'm gonna go for my mighty Barcelona. Barcelona versus Newcastle. I got Barcelona money line. 100%, man.
I guess we're not going to go in order here, so I'll go the first game.
guarantees
I'll go
in
Liverpool Galatasaray. I got Liverpool over 2.5 goals.
A lot of goals. I guess next up in line here.
Sorry, my apologies.
Next up in line here, we got Atalanta versus Bayern. I think this might be a messy one. Give me Bayern to win by 2 or more goals.
All right. So I got a gross matchup. Tottenham Hotspurs versus Atletico Madrid.
Sounds gross.
It's a gross matchup, but I actually think Spurs are going to pull it out. I got Spurs money line.
Away?
Yeah.
Away.
Yep.
Away.
Away.
Yeah. All right, moving along to the Wednesday games. I'll get started with Arsenal versus Bayer Leverkusen. I got Arsenal, the away team, 6+ corners.
Cheeky bugger.
That's crazy.
You know what?
I like that. But Chelsea versus PSG, I got Joao Pedro, 1+ shots on target.
Bagsman.
Wait, what games did you guys say?
Here you go. You got Bodo Glimt or
Bodo
you got
Sporting.
the Real Madrid game?
Oh, let me go for the mighty Manchester City versus Real Madrid. I am going to say Manchester City are going to come up top in this game and win. Money line, of course, because Real Madrid, man, you're just not it, man. You're not it. Sorry, buddy.
Wah, wah.
Yeah.
And the last game of the first leg here in the round of 16, we got Bodo Glimt versus Sporting. Bodo Glimt's at home.
Turf.
Turf. I'm not sure how the weather's going to be. Might be a cool,
Pretty cold.
cold one.
Yeah.
Up north.
I got Bodo Glimt money line on this one here.
The dream is still alive.
They're just that team.
Ladies and gents, that's 8 legs for your head top. Either tail, you better, or fade, you better not.
Better not, man.
Better
It's
not.
going to be an exciting Champions League round of 16. Bye! Thank you guys for tuning in.
All right. Before we end off, we had the jersey that Matt's wearing over there. What happened? What happened? Was it yesterday? What happened this past weekend in the Brasileirao, brother?
Hey, man, tempers flared up. A little collision from the Atletico keeper Everson and then Cruzeiro's forward. I can't remember who it was. But, yeah, a little collision when Everson made the save. And then Everson retaliated by basically doing like an MMA type of knee strike down on his head. And then all hell broke loose. And we
He had
saw
Hulk.
23 red cards in a single game. The game was pretty much done. There was like 30 seconds left of extra time. And that was it. And the game
23 red cards in one game?
23 red cards,
That's
bro.
what you call sore losers.
Well, I mean,
Everyone was fighting.
break it down, though. Do you guys think we should have more fights in football, kind of like the NHL, where, you know, there's a moment where the players could just brawl it out for a little bit? No one gets involved. Let them handle their business. And that's it. Or no?
No, because how are you gonna organize that? Because I seen players hitting guys in the back of the head. I seen kicks being thrown. You can't regulate like how can you say an organized kind of beatdown. It's gonna be calamitous, bro. It's gonna be messy.
Yeah. A
You
lot
need
of
a sin bin. You would need less players on the field. You would need more refs, maybe bodyguards, security guards, say. Like, especially with the fan bases in South America, I wouldn't be surprised if they joined in. Like, you can't have fighting.
Nah, bro, it's too messy, man. You can't have that happening. It's not MMA, bro.
But hey, football is all about entertainment all the time. At the end of the day, you want to make the fans happy. I think both teams should nominate one player from each team. And at halftime, in those 15 minutes, whoever's left standing wins it and gets a point or a goal added to the team. That'd be funny.
Insane.
That's just ridiculous.
That's insane.
You have, if you're putting that team, your I think Mineiro, gotta put Hulk in there for sure.
Yeah, Hulk or
He's beating anyone.
Lianco's a fighter too. He likes
Yeah?
fighting. Yeah, boy.
Damn.
Nah, I don't know about that rule, bro.
No, because like team brawls, obviously hectic, very unpredictable. But you know, a 1v1 battle, even a
Insane.
2v2 tandem, like what if Vinny and
Tag team match?
like
take him in.
like what if Vinny and Prestiani were allowed to hash out their business in that game?
Would have been ugly, bro.
I don't see Vinny as a fighter though. I feel like you would just like start crying.
Prestiani's like 5'4" though.
Like, no, that'd be a boring fight, to be honest.
But then that's an unfair fight, you know, because of the weight class.
It ain't always fair. But like you have your sanctioned like 2 minutes, get to business. Obviously,
No,
no,
not 2 minutes. That's a lot. That's a
no,
long
no,
fight.
no. Hey, sometimes these NHL fights extend, but
no, those go for like 30 seconds.
no, not always.
Bro, you should have watched the game yesterday.
No, like obviously no haymakers, but you get your jersey pulling in.
oh,
like,
you're talking about like top ropes, 619,
dude, wrestling.
like,
frog splash.
That's what I'm
like,
thinking.
Batista bomb.
hold the shirt. You try to get a punch in, but then the ref, they know when to end it. But
Yeah.
a couple like entertaining brawls here and there might be good for the sport. But who am I?
Be a disaster.
A tag team would be sick, man. Like you remember watching WWE and that guy's like WWE and the guy's like, tag me in. And then once he gets tagged in, he just goes off.
Screaming for the tag in,
You know
bro.
what I mean? That would be fun, but obviously
Yeah,
this is football. This is a
Yeah,
different
let's
sport.
put it in. Yeah, yeah.
Not in my beautiful sport.
Guys, I have something cheeky for you all here. What is the most red cards giving in a single football match? I have
Oh,
5 games for you. The top 5.
Jesus.
Top 5.
Does that give you the
does
exact
this one
game?
make the top 5?
Or
This
just-
one does make the top 5. Wait, I'm going to start with number 5. Was Gremio versus Internacional, a Copa Libertadores game in 2020. Total of 8 red cards.
Not bad.
is Boca and River on there?
Number 5. Boca and River is not on this.
How many South American teams?
How many?
Right, all of them.
Okay.
I know Argentina's there for sure. Argentine team.
Is the game with Maradona kicking a fan on there?
Is that Napoli? Was it not?
No, it was
at
Barca.
bro.
Barca. Yes, you're right. It was Barca. You're right. It was.
There was a brawl.
The next one here is number 4. Sportivo Ameliano versus General Caballero in 1993. 20 red cards. It was a Paraguayan league match.
It's a big jump from 8 to 20.
Regular league match.
I think Matt's clocking in right, like with the is this South American leagues? 100%. I think.
Hey,
so.
that's why they say Copa Libertadores, Sudamericana,
Copa America.
tough leagues, man.
Yeah.
Very aggressive players. Number 3, Recreativo Linense versus Saladillo Algacerias in 2009, 19 red cards.
Yeah.
Actually, that was 3, and then number 4 was 20. So change it up there. But this one was actually a Spanish game.
Oh,
Oh.
so different here.
Well, Spaniards going at
The
it.
second most red cards in the game was Cruzeiro versus Atletico Mineiro this past weekend.
Number 2.
23 red cards.
Made a top 5.
That's crazy.
So what tops that?
Argentine teams 100%.
So a total of 12 cards for the Cruzeiro players and 11 for the Atletico Mineiro players.
You guys kept it clean. Huh?
lost 2-0 basically. That
I feel like it's
Now
gonna
we're-
be a Uruguayan team.
And the game with the most red cards of all time,
Right.
Play Pole versus Victoriano Arenas, 2011, 36 red cards.
30.
It's like impossible.
Aggressive.
I've got involved.
That's like 18 on each team.
Wait, where's that from?
The
The
refs are
kid
giving,
man got involved.
the
bro.
refs are giving you fans red cards too.
guess the country this league is from.
Argentina 100%.
Uruguay.
bro.
Argentinos.
Has to be.
Argentinian 5th tier match.
50.
That's like a men's league game.
Generalized brawl over here. 22 players on the pitch, plus every single substituted player and coaches.
So what happens in the next game? I would love to know.
So it's for context. What started this beastly game ended with a massive melee involving fans and staff. So fans also got involved.
Nice.
The referee later filled out his report, saved the dressing room ticking off to 36 participants. Crazy.
That's hard to keep count. Like if it's like a 5th tier team.
1, 2, 3.
Can you like you imagine being the ref that game? Like you think you could have a nice solid game, maybe a couple of yellows, maybe one red. You know what? My day's done. My work's done.
Up all night.
I got this guy's
Filling that
up all
referee
night.
report, bro.
This guy's up all night filling the referee report, watching this
Stressing.
game a
Day and
couple
night.
times
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get every
I'm
single
not
person.
Keeping track of the number on the kid to make sure it's that guy. Right?
Exactly.
Man,
This guy had to go home and do homework after the game.
that's crazy.
That's
Did you guys see those games where even the refs get involved, or if they showed a red card, a player goes and punches
Yeah.
the ref, and they start beating the players, and then the players start going at the ref? Those are the worst ones.
Yeah, the ref has a hard job, man, especially in South America.
Yes. Yes.
Respect the ref.
That's
Man.
amazing.
Hey man, don't mess with South American footballers.
Don't mess with the refs, man.
They're just a bunch of brats.
Hooligans, bro.
There you go, man. End it off, Jay.
Thanks everybody for tuning in to another week, another episode. Appreciate the love. As always, hit a like, subscribe, and comment if you think they should bring fighting to football. Hey, you never know. But see you guys on the next one.
We the culture, man. You know who we are.
Peace.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.